Here's a secret nobody building AI agents wants to admit. The framework that makes you feel unstoppable as a solo developer can absolutely bury a team of 10. The tool that scales to a full engineering squad might slow you to a crawl when you're coding alone at midnight. So the real question isn't LangChain or CrewAI, it's who are you building with? Let's start with the solo builder, because that's where most people begin. When it's just you, your biggest enemy is friction. You want to go from an idea to a working agent in an afternoon, not spend 3 days wiring up abstractions. This is where CrewAI feels almost magical. You define a couple of agents, say a researcher and a writer, give them roles, goals, and a task, and it just runs. The mental model maps directly to how you describe the work to a human. For one person holding the entire system in their head, that clarity is a superpower. LangChain, by contrast, hands the solo developer a sprawling toolbox. Chains, runnables, retrievers, memory, LangGraph for stateful flows. It's enormous. And for a beginner working alone, that surface area can be paralyzing. But here's the twist. That same breadth is exactly why experienced solo builders often reach for it. When you understand the primitives, you can compose anything, wire in any model provider, and drop down to raw control the moment an abstraction gets in your way. Solo, LangChain punishes you early and rewards you later. Now flip the scenario. You've got 10 engineers touching the same agent system, and everything changes. Suddenly the questions aren't how fast can I prototype, but how do we not step on each other? Can two teams own different agents without merge conflicts every afternoon? Can you version a prompt, test it in isolation, and roll it back when it breaks in production? This is where opinionated simplicity starts to strain, because 10 people will bend a lightweight abstraction 10 different directions. CrewAI's role and task model is beautifully readable, but at team scale that readability can hide complexity. When your crew grows to 15 interacting agents with branching logic, the high-level description stops telling you what actually happens at runtime. Debugging a non-deterministic multi-agent conversation across a shared codebase becomes genuinely hard, and the framework's guardrails can feel like they're deciding your architecture for you rather than letting the team decide. LangChain, and especially LangGraph, flips the advantage here. Explicit graphs with defined nodes, edges, and state give a team something they can reason about together. You can assign one engineer to own a single node, write unit tests against it, and trace exactly how state moves through the system. Add Langsmith for observability, and now your team has logs, evaluations, and replay for every agent run. That's not glamorous for a solo hacker, but for 10 people shipping to real users, it's the difference between confidence and chaos. So here's the honest verdict. If you're solo and want to ship a working agent this week, CrewAI scales beautifully with your speed. If you're solo and building something you'll maintain for years, LangChain's control pays off. But the moment you cross into team territory, shared ownership, testing, observability, production reliability, LangChain and LangGraph pull decisively ahead, precisely because the extra structure that annoyed you alone becomes the coordination layer a team can't live without. Match the tool to the team, not the hype. If this reframed how you think about your own stack, stick around. Tomorrow I'm breaking down the exact LangGraph project structure that let a 5-person team ship agents without merge conflicts, and you'll only catch it if you subscribe right now.